lovelies. So today I'm going to be showing you how I duplicated this crop top in a matter of an hour and a half. It was literally so easy and it's so doable. All you're going to need is your fabric, whatever fabric. I used an airflow spandex sort of fabric I had left over from another project that I made. And you're going to need obviously your garment that you're going to be tracing, you're going to need your fabric scissors, and of course you're going to need your sewing machine. I even made a Euphoria-esque, Wings-esque makeup look to go with the whole thing. But without further ado, if you're as excited as me to make this top that I'm wearing right here, let's get right into the video.
Here you're going to lay your garment over your fabric and carefully cut around it. It's better if you pin it to the fabric somehow or secure it down so it does not move. Do not, I repeat, do not forget to add your seam allowance when cutting around the fabric, because this will be too small if you don't add the seam allowance. And don't forget to cut the back piece as well. If you're using leftover fabric from another project like I was doing over here, please just make sure that they are straight, the lines that is. Over here I'm pinning the back to the front. Remember, you want to face the right side to the other right side and sew along the edges. With the fabric that I'm using, it is better that I use pins to keep it in place because it is very slippery and it runs away. So if you're using a stretchy fabric or a satiny fabric, use pins so that it doesn't run away from you. Here I'm using a simple straight stitch to sew these edges together. Do not forget to back tack in the beginning of your line and at the end of your line. And then use thread cutting scissors when you are done. Also, excuse the fact that I'm like literally in my bra and a pair of pants. I was like rushing to a meeting and I had nothing to wear, so like I just kind of made the shirts in the meantime. Like I said before, make sure it's straight. Mine definitely was not straight, so I had to like level it out before I did my most favorite activity ever. Not. Now we are hemming the bottom. Who else loves hemming? Not me. With the type of fabric I'm using, I can get away with only folding it over once and then sewing along that line. But if you're using a satin or a denim or some kind of fabric that is woven, you can't get away with just folding it over once. You have to fold it over once and then again just to secure it so it will not fray. Over here I'm literally just cushioning my machine because it was making quite a bit of noise and I have a lot of neighbors, so over here I am cutting out my straps. I'm kind of just eyeballing how thick I want it to be, but keep in mind that this is going to be less than half. The final product is going to be less than half of this because you're going to fold it over, sew it, and then flip it inside out. But obviously please use your garment as a guide for the length of this strap and have two of them. Again, the right side is going to touch the other right side of this one strap. Then you're going to sew along the edge. You're going to do this for both straps. Like I said before, don't forget to back tack at the beginning of your line and at the end of your line. There are many ways to turn a loop over, but I don't have a loop turner, so I just use tweezers and I snag a piece of the fabric on one end and push it in with the tweezers. And then I just guide the tweezers through the loop and then come out on the other side and pull the fabric out so that it is inside out in the end. Here you're going to use your garment as a guide on where to pin your straps. Pin the straps going downwards on the right side of the rest of the garment so that when you flip it over and hem it, it will be the right side. I have paranoia, so like I sew over the straps like a couple of times, but you don't need to do that. Just back tack, sew your line, and then back tack again is enough. This is where you're going to want to flip your straps over, and this is where you're gonna top stitch going into hemming the top part of the top. I strongly suggest hemming around the top before you attach the straps to the front part of the garment. I had made the mistake of attaching the straps before I hemmed, so there's like an awkward gap there, but I'm still going to go back and fix it. But heed my words, hem the top before you attach the straps, and when you attach the straps, it is right sides together. Follow the guide that you already set for yourself when you attached the straps to the back. You don't want the straps twisting around in a weird way. And don't forget to use your thread cutting scissors to cut off all the loose threads that are floating around on your garment. It looks unprofessional and it's just nice and crisp to cut all of those threads off. The next few minutes is just me trying to correct my mistake because I literally had a meeting to go to and I couldn't do the whole seam ripping thing and starting all over. So, but if you have time, you can obviously fix that if you made the same mistake as me. But if you don't, it's fine. It really doesn't look bad. It really doesn't look that bad. And after an hour, here is our crop top done, and next to its original for comparison.
So guys, that is all from me for today. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. It's nice, it's quick, it's easy. I know we all love something that's quick and easy and still fabulous. So guys, if you have any recommendations for future videos or have any requests for future videos, please put that down in the comments below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. I love it. I love it. I feel like I'm embodying a flower today. Juicy jade. That was enough. Shame your head.